How do you see the continuity of the projects in urban development versus rural developments? Because this is the key of the new success in mobile industry, I suppose. And what do you think it should be the ministry and the professional association contribution for enhancing the mobile access in the rural area? Rural area is more than 50% of the country.
Obviously, we've to date been adopting a city-based strategy with respect to our 3G rollout, because that's where the population centres are, that's where the business centres are. And it's a relatively expensive technology to deploy, so if we have to deploy over wide geographical areas, then you're talking about a completely different business case. I think that what could help would be if the regulator allowed the use of 900 spectrum for 3G, because obviously that would have different propagation characteristics, create a different business plan. But in terms of, in the shorter term of reaching rural communities, obviously the government has been sponsoring the knowledge-based economy project and the universal service project, and certainly with respect to the latter, well, both of them in fact, we were the first mobile operator to get involved with them. We've been concentrating our efforts in the universal service project. I think we've installed 46 telecentres to date, and we're going to take part in the next round of bidding as well. So we're playing our part in taking IT and telecoms to the more rural locations in Romania. Obviously everybody on our network, which covers more than 80% of the territory and 97% of the population, has got access to 2G services and to edge. But in terms of higher speed services, then that's, as I've said, dependent on other factors. We'll see how that evolves.
There is these telecentres like on small incubators for business in the rural areas. Do you intend in the future to develop, to exploit more than today?
Yeah, as I've said, we've been quite a big player in the creation of telecentres to date, and certainly the usage of those is relatively low at the moment, but as the economy expands, I think they could be quite an interesting asset from the point of view of developing revenues from those rural regions of Romania.